from the Egg Harbor City branch of the library.
And I'm Miss Jaimie from the Atlantic County Library Ventnor Branch.
And we want to take you back in time for a little bit. Ventnor City, New Jersey is named after the city of Ventnor in England's Isle of Wight. That's Wight, W-I-G-H-T. Like its namesake in England, Ventnor City, New Jersey was and still is a resort town. The story of the Ventnor branch of the Atlantic County Library System began in 1914 when the Ventnor Recreation Pier was built between Cambridge and Cornwall Avenues. The pier featured an auditorium or hall that was used for gatherings. There was no official library known to have existed at that time.
In 1926, plans were made to expand the Ventnor Recreation Pier. The new pier would be called the Ventnor Municipal Pier. It was composed of 3 buildings, Spanish style in design, connected by breezeways. The Ventnor Municipal Pier was completed in 1928. The Ventnor Municipal Pier was raised on pilings and was built on the beach and boardwalk. It was attached to the fishing pier. The small building on the right was the library. The largest building, center, was the new auditorium, known as Municipal Hall. There was also a sunroom, which you can see on the left. The new library was completed and opened on May 1st, 1928. Eugenia Jean Godfrey was appointed librarian. People could use the library when it opened, but were not allowed to check out books until November 2nd. The library officially opened as a lending library and as a branch of the Atlantic County Library System on November 22nd, 1928.
The Municipal Pier was one of Atlantic County's key destinations. Summer visitors could send postcards of the pier, including the library, home to family and friends. This undated image from the Boardwalk Illustrated News is entitled "Flying Down by Ventnor Way." The caption reads, "Via airplane down Ventnor Way reveals this interesting panoramic of delightful dwellings that make seashore life a dedication to health. Blessed by wonderful climate and healthy atmospheric conditions, this residential section of Atlantic City is on the threshold of a marvelous future as a community. Adding further to the community spirit of the island is the Ventnor Municipal Pier, shown in the foreground, one of the beauty spots of this section. It is decidedly Spanish with its yellow stucco and pink roof, and a rendezvous for the family." And now, on a sad note,
Early in the morning of August 1st, 1940, a fire began in the auditorium of the Ventnor Municipal Pier. The smoke could be seen for miles. This image of the pier fire was taken facing south towards Margate. The sunroom is clearly visible. Although the sunroom and the library were very close to the fire, both survived undamaged. Here's another image of the sunroom during the fire. You can see the crowd watching as the firefighters attempted to stop the blaze. The edge of the library can be seen at the very far right of this picture. These small images were taken by local people who witnessed the fire. As the fire burned, onlookers helped the town librarian, Jean Godfrey, remove books from the library. The auditorium was completely destroyed. The domed tower can be seen here, collapsed upon the center of the building.
a new auditorium was built to replace the one damaged by fire. It was smaller than the first auditorium and was simple in design. The rebuilt auditorium, or municipal hall, was Ventnor's third if you're counting. The first was on the 1914 pier. And this is how it looked on the inside. The hall was used for many city and library functions and events until the storm of 1962 rendered the pier unsafe. As before with the fire, the library emerged unscathed, but it lacked heat. So, the library was moved to City Hall. This image, dated March 1962, shows Jean Godfrey once again moving books, this time with a shopping cart. Not all of the collection was able to be transported. Of the library's estimated 7,000 books, about 700 made it to City Hall. The library remained in room 3 of City Hall until a new library was built on Atlantic and Newport Avenues in 1965. The new Ventnor City Public Library was dedicated on Saturday, June 5th, 1965. It was bigger than the Pier Library, but did not have a hall and was not located on the beach.
That's Jean Godfrey at the very small circulation desk. Miss Godfrey had been the town librarian for 37 years by the time this photograph was taken. There's Jean again with Assistant Librarian Sally Royal.
Shh. The library was a quiet place that was next door to an ice skating rink. This is a picture of the ice rink under construction. The ice rink would remain a popular attraction even until plans were underway to expand the Ventnor City Library.
Construction of the new library began August 10th, 2004. The addition was built over top of the old ice rink and connected to the 1965 library, which was transformed into the children's area and staff rooms.
When you look at the library today, you might see a building that seems fairly new.
But if you step inside the library today, you'll see a picture of the library that started it all.
So, it looks like we're coming to the end of our journey back in time. So don't forget to visit your local library.
I would like to thank Ruth and Muriel from the Ventnor City Historical Society for these beautiful photographs and for all of their time, effort, and research. Thank you very much for making this project possible.